No, howdy. That's just a quick one. I made screenshots yesterday. I was supposed to make a video about this, but since I remember to check it in again, and it's still here, I just do it. Strange tides in the plasmasphere. Tides are one of the oldest phenomena known to physics. Ocean waters rise and fall like clockwork in response to the gravitational pull of the sun and moon. There's nothing surprising about tides. Yet, researchers studying tides have just found a big surprise. There are tides in Earth's plasmasphere and they are very strange. The discovery was published on the 26th, on January 26th edition of Nature Physics. The plasmasphere is a lopsided donut of cold plasma inside Earth's magnetic field. It is created by leakage from the top of Earth's atmosphere, the ionosphere. The outer surface of the plasmasphere is called the plasma pause, and that is where the tides have been found. We can think of the plasma pause as the surface of a plasma ocean surrounding Earth, says one of the lead authors, Guangqing Shi of Shandong University. Using a 40-year database of satellite observations, we report that the first identification of lunar tides on the surface of this plasma ocean. It is not surprising that Moon's gravity would stretch and modulate the shape of the plasmasphere. After all, the plasmasphere is made of matter, and matter responds to gravity. Yeah, it is charged, that's why it's a plasma, and gravity is a product. No, anyway, you know the story. But I might just read through and I'll put a link below to that and to another page, which I will show you after we read this. After all, the plasmasphere is made of matter and matter responds to gravity. But the response is not what the researchers expected. She explains. Interestingly, the lunar plasmaspheric tide forms a few percent bulge that is offset 90 degrees ahead of the Earth-Moon axis, which is significantly different from the high tide in Earth's liquid ocean. This inexplicable offset was verified by nearly 36,000 plasma pulse crossings by various spacecraft over almost 4 solar cycles from 1977 to 2015. What's going on? The researchers aren't certain, but they believe. Listen very closely. But they believe gravity and electromagnetism, I butchered that, may have joined forces to produce a new kind of tidal effect. What? But they believe gravity and electromagnetism may have joined forces to produce a new kind of tidal effect. Maybe it's not so. Maybe gravity is just an effect of electromagnetism, because electromagnetism is 10 to the 39th time stronger than gravity. You know? Gravity, let's take gravity as 1 G. And then electromagnetism. Let's use another color. Now, this is all very sketchy. I'm very aware of that. Electromagnetism, EM. There's a 1 and 39 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zeros. Here, there's just a 1, and here we have all those zeros behind that. G is 1, EM is 1 trillion, 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 whatever that number is. So which is the stronger? Which one could emerge out of the other one as an effect? But anyway, space physicists have long known that the moon's gravity affects winds on Earth's ionized upper atmosphere. This means the moon can actually modify electrical currents in the ionosphere, altering electromagnetic fields. What? The research team looked at data from NASA's Van Allen probes and found that, indeed, electric fields reaching up into the plasmasphere appeared to be modulated by lunar tides. Computer models suggest that these fields can shift to a bulge of 90 degrees offset position that explains its daily and monthly variations. Our discovery of this plasma tidal effect may indicate a fundamental interaction mechanism in the Earth-Moon system that has not been previously considered, says she. Understanding this phenomenon could lead to better forecasts of space weather and improved safety for spacecraft and satellites. So now, this page, for example, plasma universe. No plasma, no 99.999% of the universe. No plasma, no universe. This is one page. If you haven't ever heard about these things, take a few days and dive into that. And I also recommend you, it's just a recommendation. Give or take it. If you haven't yet, listen to Wal Thornhill for 1 hour and 2 minutes. The long path to understanding gravity. Let's just have a sneak peek into it.
The problem then was that, according to the standard particle, or standard model of subatomic particles, the neutrino doesn't interact with the Higgs field, as it's called. That meant that there was something seriously wrong with the standard model. So what has happened? They've said, this gives us the opportunity to modify the standard model. In other words, please send more money.
Yes. It would be interesting what the salaries of this dude, who is like chief, whatever, lead scientist. The researchers aren't certain, but they believe gravity and electromagnetism may have joined forces to produce a new kind of tidal effect. They believe. Yeah, maybe they should learn and know. But as long as they are captured within their own paradigm, they are doomed to believe in stuff. Gravity and electromagnetism may have joined forces. Whoa. But anyway, maybe that's a sign of that they are on the way to understand and have to admit that, we were wrong all the time. And there are many people who know better than us. They are just not listened to, ignored. And it's a crude word, like it's not a nice word, and I don't know if it is a scientific term, because many things, they have their names due to certain specifications, behaviors, repetitive patterns and such. And one of those words was invented by the ancient Greeks many years ago. And it's about ignorance. It's about the ability to be totally ignorant towards some thought or something, you know? I don't want to even know. I don't want to hear. Even though I would have heard it, I don't give a dime about it, you know? I just put it aside. It never would have been happening, you know? Just totally ignorant. Despite knowing there's something. Maybe even knowing about the thing itself. But it's just no, you know? No go. Not with me. It's this kind of conscious ignorance towards things. If you don't know about anything, if you never heard, if there wasn't any possibility ever to hear or learn about something, it is called nescience, the state of unknowing. But if you knew about something, if you have heard about it, you know, and you just put it aside that, no, you're an idiot. That's a very crude word. Many people get really upset when I explain them what an idiot is. And the upsetness might indicate that they recognize themselves in the explanation of the meaning of the word. And hopefully, they started to think. You know? Just, no one wants to be an idiot, but it's really hard not to be an idiot if you don't know what's the requirements of being an idiot. You know? If you don't know, you cannot avoid it. So that's why I every now and then explain what an idiot is. Conscious ignorance towards knowledge or whatsoever. Which on the other hand is a very religious thing to do. Because people who believe in whatever religion, gods or things, they are 100% sure that their god or whatever their hero is the best. And the only one, and all others are just like, you know, they're worth nothing. And a similar pattern is very obvious in mainstream science and these kind of things. And that's something. They believe gravity and electromagnetism may have joined forces. Really? I'm just a random dude talking to chickens, but maybe I have to ride this dude, you know? He has probably a nice car and all kinds of things. He's probably... I don't know. That's just a really strange world we're living in. But they believe gravity and electromagnetism may have joined forces. What? Yeah, wake up, people. Thanks. Bye.